Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Fresh and our Orc Hunter. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. We are back in Feralis again today. We'll continue to work on the rest of the Gorduni Ogre quest, along with the collection of metallic fragments from the Frey Feathers. Before we get into that though, let's check on that distress beacon in Feralskar Vale one more time to see if the quest is available now to turn in. Just left Camp Moache not too long ago. But we should be there pretty soon. So we're going to need 3 more warlocks. Those should be pretty easy to get in the north. Not a lot of players really are seen in this top area here. I feel like it's the last 3 shamans that could give us a little bit of trouble, as the ruins of Isildin are pretty packed. Well, let's see what we can do. I'm hopeful that we will hit level 49 today. This is where we can head off the main path. Yeah, this should be a pretty good spot. You know, while we're up here, maybe we can... No, it's alright. Let's just go to Feralskar Vale. Thought about taking on the warlocks first, but it's not like it's very far away. Can see another player in the area already. Quite possible that they could have picked up the same quest we're looking for, but we'll see. I'm hopeful since there are some Yetis spawned back in up here. See the question mark, so it looks like our target is here, which is perfect. If it is an escort quest, as I believe it probably is, which is why he's not always here, we're going to want to pick this up right now. There's the player coming by, let's pick it up. Yep, escort quest it is. Oh, he moves pretty quickly. Okay, so we're not going to skin. Let's see if we can take out this Yeti quickly. Let's catch back up to it. That is the fastest escort I've ever seen. Where are you going, buddy? But we got it, though. And the outside is actually pretty cleared out as well. It's nice that the path is open. Okay, it looks like we're sending them all the way back to the docks on the west coast. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try to drink real quick. Send Ripper in while we get some mana back. Ripper should be able to grab aggro off all of them. Let's get to work. hopefully the robot will give us a break at some point. I'd be very grateful for that. We can get it to happen. Looks like we already got a couple of Rage Scar Yeti hides as well from for our next quest, which is good. Ooh, we just picked up an unintended target. We're gonna have to leave these skins behind, unfortunately. Oh no, where did he go? Okay, he's on the road. Oh my goodness. Alright, little buddy. I think we'll be okay from this point forward. We'll just let our mana come back naturally for now. Oh, we do have a mana potion. That's good. You know, we should probably start keeping mana potions, honestly. Yeah, because we very rarely use the health potions, and honestly the mana potions would just make us slightly more efficient. As efficient as we already are, but it would be nice for big pulls like that where I know I'm not going to need the health potion. But having the extra mana to burst, you know, a group of enemies down would definitely be helpful. But I imagine we'll get ambushed at some point here. Luckily, we shouldn't run into anything naturally from the road. The roads are pretty clear in Feralis. Yeah, so we're getting ambushed by a couple of gorillas. Wait, where's the chicken? Uh-oh. That might not be good. Oh my god, we failed? No, did he go ahead of us? Oh man, that is unfortunate. Alright. What are we getting for this quest? I mean, nothing special. I don't really think those shoulders are even better than what we have right now. That's interesting. I mean, how are you supposed to get through with that without a group? To kind of like quickly deal with everything. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure where he went. Alright. Well, we don't necessarily need the quest anyway. So we'll abandon it for now. It'll always be there on our map if we want to complete it at some point. That's tough though for a single player. Yeah, let's just shift our focus onto the other stuff. Oh, interesting. Our resilient sinew is gone. Huh. So I guess you can vendor it. Well, that's okay. We still need to pick up the metallic fragments anyway, and the sinew was easily far more common than the fragments were, so we can just pick up the sinew again, but yeah, I didn't realize it would be vendorable. It's not exactly a common animal part. But learned something new today. Alright, let's I think I'd rather just head straight. Well, I guess we're right here, so we can try to take on our 3 warlocks. I just feel like the shamans are going to be a little bit more difficult to get, so it might be beneficial to us to just head straight there. But yeah, I'll stop and get the warlock first. Has been pretty cleaned out. I do see some warlocks over there though on the left. Some ruins on top of this hill over here. There might be one more warlock. Looks like a couple of brutes and maulers. Okay, so no warlock up here. Just need one more. Well, we might have to come back for it. I think there's a couple of warlocks down at the southern end of the ruins. So I guess if there isn't one here, we can just go and start looking for those shamans. Yeah, got another player that just came through, so... Oh, there we go. Over there. And warlocks have been dealt with, and we're really piling on the mage weave cloth at this point. If we have time today, I would like to kind of sift through that. We're just going to use them for skill ups on extra mage weave bandages until that recipe becomes green. Once that becomes green, we'll have to go back to the trauma surgeon in Hammerfall in the Arathi Highlands to pick up what I'm presuming will be rune cloth bandages. That'll be a nice little upgrade. Okay, as I expected, everything is super dead. Of course, we got some warlocks down here, but no shamans at the moment. Wizard. Yeah, probably not going to happen right now. So it'll be back to the fray feathers. For at least a little while. Yeah, let's do it. Got some more of those tree ants walking around. It's weird that you see so few of them. It's also weird that they're cursed, apparently. I've only received one quest related to them so far, and that was to pick up those couple of encrusted logs for the current quest that we're on. Splintered logs. That's what they're called. Of course, this resilient sinew is now very rare, apparently. When we were picking those up the first time, they seemed to have a very high drop chance, but so far not as lucky. I'm starting to get a little bit worried about this resilient sinew. Because I'm pretty sure after you log out, you can't buy back items, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think we can buy it back, and we've killed quite a few of these, and we haven't seen any yet. So what I would not want to happen is if we were forced to restart the quest for it. That would be rough. And I don't think there's any other way to get it, but I suppose if it was something that we could sell to a vendor, then it might also be something that you can purchase off the auction house. And I'm kind of starting to think that that's what's happening here. So the fact that we haven't gotten anything is kind of ridiculous. Doesn't seem like it would be possible after killing so many. Yeah, this is definitely not happening anymore, so I'm gonna have to purchase that off the auction house, I guess, assuming that I can't get that back from the vendor, which is definitely unfortunate. That might change my plans a little bit as far as the metallic fragments go, because I could also get them from the cliff giants. I guess it doesn't change that much. Here, maybe I can reload. Maybe that'll change something. I guess it's probably better to stick with the hippogriffs anyway, just because they're gonna die a bit easier than the giants will. And yeah, because the giants are gonna have a bunch of health. They might be resistant to our serpent sting, depending on what type they might be considered. What kind of resistances they may have. And we won't be able to get skins from them. So, and we've already packed up quite a few stacks of skins already in our bank from doing this over the last episode or two. I'd like to keep that going. We'll just keep making our way down a little bit further, and we'll wrap around the back side of the ruins. As there are chances that shamans can spawn back there. So we can use that kind of back entrance to get back into our search for those shamans. Alright, so we'll take a break from the Fray Feathers again. Might find a couple more here as we re-enter the ruins. And then we'll do another sweep for those shamans. So far, it's not looking too good. It's a warlord. I don't care about that. Shamans are pretty easy to spot because they're going to have a like a straight staff. It basically just looks like a long stick. Oh, that's right. There's like a cave down there. Yeah, I mean, we could dig our way through that, but that would be quite the work effort for, you know, a couple of shamans here and there. But it might be worth it. We only need 3, and right now, yeah, as I thought, these ruins are completely clogged up right now with players. It's rough. I guess we could try grouping with people too. That's probably not like a terrible idea. Sometimes I forget that we can actually group with other players on this character since I play so many that cannot group with other players. So that person's not looking for shamans. That is an alliance player, unfortunately. We'll just kill a couple of ogres in the area. We'll just kind of chill around here for a moment. See if we can at least pick up like one. I want to feel like I'm making a little bit of progress here. Some of the bodies have disappeared, so might have a chance, maybe. Take out this warlord while we wait. A green gun. 4 stam, 4 spirit is interesting. I don't know, somebody might want it. Guns are not for us, but somebody else might need it. Shaman number 1. The thing about them too is that they die so quickly. They do have a healing spell, which if they get it off, you know, can definitely like elongate the fight, but they die so fast. Let's see, still not seeing much over here. I feel like some of these spots must be shared amongst all of the different types of ogres. Must be. It's like we might as well kill those warlocks down there just to have a chance to spawn some shamans, but that's number 9. Just need one more. This was definitely one of the more frustrating quests of late. One of the more pesky ones. Shaman in the distance that just respawned. Hopefully Ripper can track him down in time. I think we're in the clear. Let's finally put this quest to bed. We'll head back to the Frey Feather Highlands and we'll gather the rest of those metallic fragments. And then we'll see where we're at from there. I might hearth back to the crossroads and then fly to Thunderbluff so I can see if I can purchase that resilient sinew again, since we clearly accidentally sold it or deleted it from our inventory at some point. Yeah, I guess some of the quests in vanilla do work that way, where if you finish complete, if you've completed the collection of a certain quest item, then it kind of just prevents you from running into any others. So if you accidentally get rid of that quest item, it just like won't spawn again for you unless you drop the quest. I can't imagine that we just outright deleted it for some reason out of our inventory in between episodes. You know, accidentally selling it would be easy. So, and if we can sell it to a vendor, then we can probably purchase it from the auction house. I'm liking all the free skins that we're getting, at least from this too. I feel like we went for a long time throughout our 40s where we just weren't skinning that much stuff. And ever since like level 47 or so, I feel like we've been picking up a lot. A lot of it can't be used though, unfortunately, with the heavy leather in particular. We'll just end up auctioning that most likely. And even the thick leather, I think actually, I think we're pretty much using rugged leather all the way. Rugged leather, by the way, should be a pretty good gold making method for us too, I think, moving forward. once we get to the point where like every enemy is dropping rugged leather only, which probably won't be deeper into our 50s, but once we do get to that point, it'll be nice to work through that. An interesting little waterway over here to our right. It's kind of weird that like when we came over here, like we're almost like kind of like enveloped in like some sort of cloud or haze. So I'm curious to kind of see what's over here. So everything just got so much darker. It's not really an area that I've checked out before either. More metallic fragments. What's beneath this water? Doesn't look like anything crazy. There is some weird like texture on the water surface though. It's like a different color, which I feel like you don't normally see. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else back here. I could have swore I saw like a waterfall or something. If you go through the mountains, you'll probably, I mean, it looks like you end up nowhere, but I mean, I guess that would make sense too, because this is probably like all fatigue down here, so you would never be able to get down there by normal means. I bet the second you cross that mountain, you're probably getting hit with fatigue. I mean, somebody's going back there. I don't know what they're going back there for. Where are you guys going? Well, maybe we'll find out at some point. Let's get those last 5 fragments. Some respawns over here from the ones that the shaman killed earlier. players leaving another trail for us. But I really want to get those last two if we can. Kill, we have reached level 49. Stick another point into lethal shots. One of our premier talents for sure. And we just picked up Bone Link Armor of the Eagle. Mail piece, 12 intellect, 13 stamina. It's a pretty cool chest piece. I'm sure a shaman would love that, so we'll hold on to it. As we are done with our metallic fragments, finally. That was quite a lot of killing to do, so we're going to use our Hearthstone to get back to the crossroads, and then I'm going to head over to Thunder Bluff. It'll give us a chance to drop off our skins and post our green items, while we check for that resilient sinew. And I guess I'll talk to a vendor real quick, just to confirm. Yeah, I can't buy anything back that's old. Gotta keep forgetting that we're automatically selling stuff, so I gotta be careful if I'm looking to like buy back something. Alright, I think that's good. Let's get out of here. Yes, I know Orgrimmar is a little bit closer, but I just love existing in Mulgore and in Thunder Bluff. I don't think there's anything else to turn in. Oh, you know what though? We have quests to turn in Orgrimmar, though. If we didn't have quests to turn in, I would say Thunder Bluff is always the right pick. But yeah, I totally forgot. We've actually got a couple of things to turn in that would actually get rid of some of the stuff in our inventory. So my bad. That's all right. And we'll see if we can get through the Mage Weave as well today. I'd like to clear up those inventory spaces too. Alright, so we are back in town. I think we should live this jump. Let's check on that resilient sinew first. Double check and make sure I know how to spell resilient sinew. I think we might be out of luck. Ouch. Yeah, that might be... That's really tough. You know, that's interesting. I'm gonna look this up as far as a classic WoW item. It says quest item, but we were able to sell it. Oh, interesting. You know what? Maybe we didn't sell it. I have another thought. Because I'm just realizing this now. It has the exact same icon as thick leather. Yeah. There it is in our bank. Yep. Because it just has to be 20, of course, too. If it was like 15 or 10, you know, maybe it would stand out a little bit more, but that is hilarious. All right, well, I'm glad that we have it, at least, so we can go turn that in soon.
Goodbye.
Let's get the rest of these up on the auction house, and then we'll go through our mage weave cloth real quick. Basically just go as far as we can go with it, and we'll just vendor whatever we make. I mean, we could throw these on the auction house probably, but I don't know if anybody's gonna buy them. I mean, maybe somebody's super rich and just lazy enough to not level the easiest profession in all of World of Warcraft. I'm just like, no, I'll buy these bandages instead. Suppose you might go through a lot if you're a PvPer though, and like maybe you just don't, you know, care to grind out the cloth to make more. Maybe you're not in the open world as much. All right, we've just hit green for that recipe. We're at 270 first aid. So I'm just going to make a note. Head back to Hammerfall to pick up rune cloth bandages. It's probably like 260 if I had to guess is like the number. Rune cloth bandage. What level do you need? Let's see. Yeah, 260. That makes sense to me. Then heavy rune cloth at 290, and then we get a new anti-venom, potentially. Like high level, like level 60 stuff, probably. Alright, so yeah, all the mage weave we get from this point forward, we're just gonna put on the auction house and hopefully make a decent amount of coin that way. And we'll vendor those bandages, and then we'll be back in for Alice again. We're gonna keep going finally got some quests that we can pick up. Oh, we've got lots of quests we can pick up here in Thunder Bluff at some point. We've got a couple quests to turn in Orgrimmar as well, but we'll wait until it makes sense to return. But yeah, we'll head back to Feralis. We'll turn in those quests. And then we'll head north. We'll pick up our Yeti hides and deal with the Harpies in the northwest. That's going to do it for me for today. As always, I appreciate you all so much for watching. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.